just one that you've been dying to get your hands onto. It's absolutely gorgeous. Welcome everyone. For those who don't know me, my name's Teresa Brown. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Warragul, in Victoria, in Melbourne, in Australia. Let's go through the whole lot. Yeah, so today I'm going to be sharing this amazing kit with you, and I just love it. Absolutely love it. So let's get down to my work table because I'm dying to open this one up. You can't half tell this morning. Hope you've all got a nice cuppa with you. Sorry, I'm just going to mess around with my camera a little bit. So in the kit, in the little brown box, we have our pecan pie, our stamp set, and then our goodies. Don't you love the goodies? Now, the good thing about the little brown box, let me just talk about the little brown box for 5 minutes, or not that long. Decorate up this with one of your card frames. Absolutely looks beautiful, and you can give it all your cards that you make up in the little box as a gift. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's open this up. The only thing you really need besides your kit is a pair of scissors, but there's things that you can buy in the online shop, in my online shop at teresabrownstamping.stampinup.net that can help you out if you want just a few more products on hand, like dimensions, glue dots, maybe a good pair of paper snips or a bone folder. They're all on the online store. Well, have a look at that. The pattern that's virtually on our stamp is been stamped already in the envelope for you, so that's a time saver. Absolutely. Oh, and they've got different ones in here as well. How beautiful is that? Okay, gorgeous. You see the beautiful pattern on there? I hope so. Hope I'm not getting a shadow this morning. Sometimes I get a shadow. It depends on what time of day that I do my videos. Okay, so we've got some beautiful ones done here in the pecan pie. Absolutely gorgeous. And then in our other colours, how gorgeous is this? I'm not sure if that's bubble bath. Oh, this is very like vintage. Oh, I love, love, love. Oh my God. And the blue, look at this. Now this is another one that I would probably divide and make 2 cards because they're so beautiful. Like, yeah, it's just something I would do, but it's entirely up to you. And that's where you might put a bit of white cardstock in your collection. Have a look at these tags. Aren't they just absolutely gorgeous? I hope you're getting a good view of these. Some more cards. Look at that. See, another one that I'd probably divide a little bit because to have that on the back. Yeah, but anyhow. Oh, one of my favorites, vellum. Oh my God, I love vellum. Have a look at this vellum. It's already got the printed flowers die cut it out for you and the leaves. Absolutely beautiful. And some more bouquets of flowers. More frames. How gorgeous is this? I've been waiting to open this. Look at that. Butterflies. Absolutely beautiful. And more bouquets of flowers. Oh my God. How could you not love this kit? And you got your little piece here that you can put in with your stamp so that you can sort of see. Now, a good way of collecting these are buying a pack of 3 of the clear containers, which is like this, and you get a sack of 4, I think it is, and you can put a few in there, or you can do them in Ziploc bags, whichever way you want to go. So I would fold this over, and that's our Australian one at the front, or in English. and it's thankful and grateful. I appreciate your kindness. Thank you for you, and I feel lucky to have you. That's lovely too, and they're all beautiful. In here you got the butterfly and all the words and that in there. Excuse me, got a tickle in the throat. Okay, so you've got your dimensions, you've got your block, you've got your tear tape, everything you need to get going with this beautiful project. Now you get a block in every kit, so that's a real good little thing as well. You know, you get that gorgeous little block in every kit, and you get your little bags to put them back into. You get a piece of cardboard in there too, and the cardboard you can use as a worksheet, and then afterwards you could cover it and make a mini album out of it, which would be really beautiful, and I'll share that with you one day very soon too. How gorgeous would this be in a mini album? Oh my God, I might have to order another one. So you also get your instruction sheet. Now, let me point out on the instruction sheet, you also get a ruler in centimetres and inches. You get all the pieces that you need for each card that you're going to make. Card 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4, maybe. But, oh, there's quite a few cards in here. Absolutely beautiful. So we're going to start off with directions on how to make and what you need for each card as well. Also, if you've got cardstock and you want to use cardstock in your home, it's got coordinated Stampin' Up colours, which I love. It's the blueberry bushels, Cajun Craze, cherry cobbler, crumb cake, daffodil delight, garden green, old olive, pecan pie, pretty in pink, and pretty peacock. So they're the colours that go really well with it if you wanted to step this up or wanted to do a scrapbook page. So we're going to start off with making just one of each of the cards today, just so you can sort of see how they're done. Okay, so the first one we're going to do, I'm going to move that out of the way for a minute because I like to work on my glass mat. The first one we're going to do is blue, this blue vintage type one, which is gorgeous, which I can see this really lovely in a scrapbook page as well. So we've got our card, and like I said, if you wanted to, you could really cut this in half and make 2 cards, okay, which is gorgeous. But I'm going to just do it this way as in the kit today. I like to get the bow folder and give that a little bit of a varnish down the thing. It holds it down flat for me. And then we're going to go through and we're going to pick out our pieces. So it's telling us to have one of these. So we're going to grab one of these. And then this beautiful butterfly. It's very hard to see it, but these are absolutely, I don't know if you can see how gorgeous the butterflies are on that. It's absolutely beautiful. So we've got one of these, we've got one of these. What else do we need? For you, we need a for you on the stamp. I'm just going to put that there, and we need butterfly on the stamp, I think. Okay, let me go to the instruction sheets now. We've got all the pieces that we need that's on here. So Absolutely gorgeous. Sorry, I can't help but look. They're just absolutely beautiful. I really love these. Okay, so we're starting with number 1. Okay, so we've got them, and now we need to get the, sorry, I'm just having a sneak peek of everything because they just look so beautiful. It really does. So we're going to go over to our flower sheet now. We need this one. As well. So we've got this piece as well. And then we need the long, might be on another piece. I'll just have to have a look. I think it's on the vellum actually, come to think of it. This long piece here. Yes, this is the vellum piece. Absolutely beautiful. Have your vellum around the right way. Beautiful. And our butterfly edge. Okay, so let's, that's what we're needing this one. Oh, we might need the butterfly, I think. We need the butterfly, this one. I don't think we're stamping it. I think we're actually, because it looks bigger and it looks this colour. So that looks like it. Okay, so we've got our pieces out. Now let's start from the beginning. So the first thing we want to do is, stamp on the envelope. Okay, so they're showing you to stamp on the envelope. So, which is one of the ones that's got pink in the inside. Let me see. It's one of these ones here. Okay, so we want one of these. So this is where we want the stamp. We want to add a little bit of this pattern. Now I'm going to grab my cardboard. Because when you stamp, you might want to, if you have to stamp a little bit, you might want to do it on there. I'm just going to put these on here for the moment. And I'm going to put this one on. This is the pattern one. It looks lovely. Now, when your stamps are new, you can either rub them with your hand, clean them under the water, rub them on the brown cardboard, or you can stamp it out first and put some ink onto it, and then stamp it out again. Ink it and stamp it out again. So I'm just going to open this up. Just be careful when you're doing that, that you don't cut your fingers. Very easy to do. Okay, so we're going to ink this up. Now you might not want this really dark, but if you do, that's not too bad. So we can just make sure if there's any little bits that have attached to it, get rid of them. You can always stamp off if you want it in a lighter. You want it a bit lighter, which I'm going to stamp off a little bit because I want it light and dark. And this is going on the back of my envelope. Shelley always used to say, don't send an undressed envelope. And that's why they always have these beautiful designs and everything here, because I do believe it looks beautiful when it comes in the post, when it's got the stamping on it. People go, oh, that's from someone from Stampin' Up. And it's funny, you know, they know it's a Stampin' Up. I'm going to have a bit of my tea. What's your favourite beverage? What are you drinking this morning? It's good to have a cuppa or a coffee or something. It depends where you live. Okay, I'm just going to leave that for you there because that's not the one I wanted. I wanted the butterfly. Does anyone ever get that nagging cough that just won't go away? So I'm going to take this out once and just drag it through to make sure there's nothing on there, so I get this nice image happening for my envelope. And then you can bring this down on your envelope. And just decorating up the envelope a little bit is really a great idea. But I do remember Shelley saying that one year. Don't send a naked envelope, she used to say. I agree. Okay. So let's start making the card. So we're working on our base here. To turn it this way, it's going to come in this way, and I'm just looking at my writing on my card. It looks pretty cool. Okay, so this is going to go in about the middle, just under the writing there, or just on that writing. So I'm going to use tear tape, 2 pieces of tear tape on this. Okay, now it's all in the instruction sheet, but look, you might be a visual person. You might need, some people need to actually see what people are talking about. And I understand that because quite often, sometimes I just like to make something first to make sure that I'm doing it right. And then I've got that visual for myself. But look, you know, we're all different. Let's pop this on the front here. This is going to be gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I love the colours. Oh, I think I just did that upside down. No, I've got it okay. No, I've got it right. That's fine. And then we're going to put this. Yes, that's fine. The little banner in there. And the little banner has just a little bit of tear tape as well down the front of it. Or the middle of it, I should say. I love that you can tear this. I have got some crafty friends that will not tear it. They have to cut it. They can't, and the thing is, you don't see it. It's on the back, but they still have to cut it. So we're just going to place this down on here. Okay. Just make sure it's down on that piece of tear tape that you actually put onto the back, so it's nice. Okay, so number this one we're going to place down next, which is the vellum one, and that's actually going to come over here a little bit. Okay, vellum, you've got to be a little bit more mindful of what you put on your vellum and how much you put on your vellum. Okay, because vellum's see-through. So make sure you've got your flowers the right way that you want to have it. Okay, so this is the back. The double side is the back. Okay, I hope that gives you a little bit of an idea. It's tear a little bit of tape here, and it's the dull side. So we're going to place this where we want it on our card, and I'm going to have it coming sort of like that. You can put it on a bit of an angle if you want to. And then I'm just going to bring this across to hold it, okay, because I'm going to put the bouquet of flowers over the top of it. Okay, so with the bouquet of flowers, I'm going to add some extra tape on that because that little bit just quite won't hold it, but just add a little bit more. Just down the center there. And make sure you can see where your tape is. And then bring this down onto your card. And then right down here in the bottom, we're going to have this gorgeous butterfly. And we're going to use a dimension or 2 dimensions on this one on either wing. Okay, and this is going to come down into this section here of your card. Beautiful. And then we have to find our little banner. Just got to go back and find our little banner to stamp onto. Let me just find them. So many nice things here. Okay, here they are. You get a sheet of little banners like this, and this is going to have for you on it. Remember, I inked it up before, but I'm going to add a little bit more ink onto it. And line that up into the banner. For you. Take that one out. Okay, and this is going to go on the front of the card, just about here for you, and we're going to put 2 dimensions on the back of that. So just 2. You can put 3 if you want to, but I'm just going to put 2. Let's say just 2 on the paperwork here, and I'm just going to add that in there for you. So that's our first card. How vintage or shabby chic is this? It depends whether you want to call it shabby chic or vintage. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Just absolutely love it. Okay, so that's our first one. So let's see what our second one is. Okay, so our second one, I'm just going to move this over here for a minute. Get rid of all my rubbish. I have my bin just underneath me here on the floor, which is really helpful. Okay, so we'll pick out our next one. We're going to go on the pink card. Once again, I've probably cut them and used 2, because you can do that one like horizontal if you wanted to. So let's go with this one. Okay, so with this one, we'll go with the oval. It's already got that beautiful stamped flower on it. So we're going with that one. We're going with, oh, I think I used the wrong banner last time, but that's all right. I did, because this one's got the butterfly on it. That's okay, we can change them around. So I'm going to use that one. I always do that. I see something and I just change it, and then I realise I'm doing a video, I shouldn't be changing it, but I did. This one, the first one, is meant to have this little pink flower one, but I really loved that butterfly one on that one. And I don't mind this on here, so that's cool. Now we're going to go with this arch as well. Okay, so this is another piece we want. The arch, and then we want, move that out, we want a little banner to put our words on. Appreciate you. It might be a bit bigger banner, this one, because we've got more words on this one. And then we want this butterfly. And you can sort of see you're going through your pieces and you're picking out what you need, which are really gorgeous. I just love all these. They're absolutely beautiful. A piece of vellum, which is this piece here, which is just the leaves, which is really gorgeous. And then in the flowers, this one here we want out of the butterfly one. Okay, so I think we have all our pieces now. So we've got the butterfly, we've got one banner, we've got the piece of vellum. This came off the vellum sheet. It's came off the butterfly sheet, I should say, and our banner. Now, you can mix and match your banners if you want to. Okay, and I did. And sometimes I want white on there, so I'll put a white on there as well. But I'll try to do it as close as I can to not change it because I automatically do it. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is put some tear tape, and sometimes it's just easier to put the tear tape on all the pieces. I'm going to put dimensions on that. Make sure when you do this, you always put your pieces up the right way, because it's quite easy to do them upside down. So we're going to have a piece of tear tape in there. I've got a little piece of tear tape stuck to my finger. That happens every now and then, but that's okay. And then we've got this banner, which we're going to have a little bit of tear tape on the back as well. Very, very sticky, this tear tape. On the butterfly, we are going to have 2 dimensions, so we're going to put 2 dimensions on the butterfly. So I'm just sharing this one a little bit different. We're going to the last one I did. The last one we built straight up on the card. This one I'm sort of putting the glue type on first, so that you can sort of see, you can do it either way. Okay, so there's no right, no wrong. It's just what you prefer. A little bit of tear tape up here on the flower top, and then the vellum I'll do when I'm putting it onto the card. Okay, so our first piece that's going to go on is our brown piece. This is our first piece that's going to go on. Okay, so we're going to take that off, and we're going to pop that towards the top, because this is going to be poking out more up the top. So we're going to pop this one on first. Then we're going to come in with our banner, and this is coming in sort of down a little bit from the top, and it's coming in probably nearly, not quite halfway. So bring it in there. Then we're going to come in with this beautiful piece. Now, don't forget, if you want to raise these up, you can. If you decide you want to put dimensions on these, not tear tape, you can do that. You can make this a feature piece and make it stand up. This one's going to go in here, sort of like into the middle there. Absolutely gorgeous. And then we're going to have some flowers coming on the side there. So we're going to have the bit of vellum leaf. So make sure you get the, you've got 2 sides to it. You've got a sheer side, and then you've got the darker side. So this is the side we're going to place like this. Okay, and I'm going to be very mindful, because it's hard to, I'm going to take this off, and this is how I do it. And you can do it how you want to do it, but this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to come in and stick that like that now, and I'm now going to come back and put a little bit of tape at the top. I've worked with vellum for many years, so I know sometimes if you put a piece down there, you will see it, and then you've got to also make sure that it's not sticky, that it's going to be in the way like you get glue anyway. So I'm just going to do it this way, and this is going to go sort of more to the top here, I'd say. because we've got that beautiful little butterfly to pop on and our words. So let's stamp out our words. I appreciate your kindness. Oh, that's beautiful. I appreciate your kindness. The words are gorgeous. I love the words. And don't forget, when you start getting lots of different kits, you're going to get lots of different little blocks, and you're going to get lots of different words, and you can mix and match. And that's what I love about it, is that, you know, you might be looking for a happy birthday stamp and it might not be in this kit. Doesn't mean to say you can't put happy birthday on it. Just means you've got to look through your stash in your craft room, and you've got these little things so you can sort of see what's in each one. So if you have that facing to the front, you'll be able to see what's in it. So let's get our cardboard back over here, and we're going to ink this one up. And like I said, it's a new stamp, so if I haven't cleaned it, I like to do a print off first, just to make sure there's nothing on there. And you can see that's all crooked. But the good thing about photopolymer is you can straighten it up before you actually ink it down onto the little banner cardstock. Okay, so let's get this one, line him up. I like to make sure it's sort of straight on my board, and then we can come down and press. Now, the good thing about this, if you think, oh my God, that's not working or doing it for me, I did not like the way that turned out. It looks so much better on the cardboard. I must have not had enough ink on it. You can flip your card over. You can flip it over, and that's what I love. So this is a real little gold nugget. You don't have to throw it away. You can just flip it over and come back in and do it a second time. So that's a little gold nugget I wanted to share with you, and that's a lot better than the first one. Okay, so don't feel disheartened if it doesn't come out, or you've stamped it and it's not quite how you wanted it. Flip it over, you've got two sides set. So especially these white banners, they're fantastic. I love that they put white in there so that you can sort of flip it over if you have to. Especially if you're new to stamping. I know when I first started stamping, mine weren't perfect either. So this is going to come in down towards the bottom here, and we're going to put this here. And then we're going to put our butterfly in here, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's going to sit within here. Okay, so you can sort of see this is our second card. Probably could have moved it down a little bit, but I'm happy with it. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. These are just beautiful cards. Okay, so we have done 2 and our time is up. So I am going to come back and do another class on this particular kit, and I'll see you all in that one. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed our 2 beautiful cards that we made in the Heirloom kit. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'll talk to you all soon. God bless you, and bye for now. Just bring these over.